The night arrived cloaked in the garb of treachery. A crimson moon, fat and low, watched as shadows slithered from the forest edge. Black Fang raiders, their faces twisted by cruelty, descended upon the unsuspecting village like wolves upon sheep. Torchlight danced with the darkness, painting grotesque silhouettes against the thatched roofs. Screams, sharp and sudden, pierced the night, a symphony of terror orchestrated by the Black Fang's ruthlessness. Homes blazed, families scattered, the air thick with the stench of burning wood and spilled blood. This was not war. It was butchery. The cobblestone streets, usually alive with the laughter of children and the murmur of everyday life, became slick with blood. Men fell, their desperate defense crumbling against the raiders' superior numbers. Women clutched their children, their faces etched with primal fear, as the invaders descended upon their homes. The Black Fang tide swept through the village, leaving behind a trail of shattered lives and smoldering dreams. By the time the first rays of dawn pierced the pall of smoke, the village lay in ruins, a silent testament to the Black Fang's barbarity. Cale awoke to the acrid taste of smoke and the echo of screams. He was buried beneath the rubble of his collapsed home, the weight of broken beams pinning him down. He could hear the crackling of flames, the distant cries of his village folk. Fear, cold and sharp, clawed at his throat. He struggled free, his young body aching, his mind reeling from the horror he witnessed. The once familiar lanes of his village were now alien and terrifying. Charred bodies littered the ground, their lifeless eyes staring vacantly at the indifferent sky. He saw his neighbors, his friends, lying still and cold, their faces frozen in masks of agony. Then he saw them, his parents, their arms wrapped around each other, their faces peaceful in death's embrace. A choked sob escaped Cale's lips as the enormity of his loss crashed upon him. Grief, raw and consuming, threatened to drown Cale, but from the ashes of his despair, a new emotion ignited. Vengeance. It burned within him, a fierce, untamed fire, fueled by the memory of his stolen life, his shattered world. He swore on the smoldering ruins of his village that the Black Fang would pay. Every scream, every drop of blood spilled that night, would be repaid in kind. He fled into the wilderness, carrying nothing but his